What's going on, people? What's going on? It's your boy Trillionaire Chuck back again. We have reached 1,000 subscribers. I thank all of you all that subscribe to my personal channel. If you haven't, please subscribe to the personal channel. We actually got a date. The podcast, we will be doing it on January 23rd, 2024. It will be every Tuesday and Thursday from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. So we will be posting videos on the actual podcast. If you do not have the link to the podcast, subscribe to my personal channel. The link is in the bio for you to follow. It's gonna be great. I'm telling you, 2024, we got some stuff for you all. We're gonna be talking about sports. We're gonna have a bloopers segment. And not only that, we'll be having special guests coming on. Again, guys, when we get to 5,000 subscribers on the Heartbeat Arena podcast, the actual channel, when we get to 5,000 subs, Trillionaire Chuck gonna smoke the blunt live. And I don't even smoke weed. People who know me know I don't even smoke weed. But for 5,000 subs, I'm going to hit the blunt. And if we get to 10,000 subs by April of 2024, we're going to be doing giveaways. So some of these we'll give away for the ladies. Our Black Goddess t-shirts and stuff. Everything that we give away is going to be already, pre-packed and stuff like that. For the fellas, the Black Gods t-shirts and stuff. The reason I ain't take out the plastic because it's wrapped in the plastic and stuff. Just for that's just how we package things over here and everything of that nature. So that's just some of the things we'll give away. Some Shift Squad apparel, as you can see, my Shift Squad stuff. See, a little jogging fit, boom, sweatpants fit. Okay, we'll be giving some of that away. Or, in fact, let me just show you what some of the. So this shirt here, let's see, is this open? This one ain't open. It's for the ladies. Let's just take a look at this. This is the crop top for the ladies. Boom. So this is a Black Goddess, a black crop top. Again, the link to the sites is on my personal channel, so you could take a look at it. See for yourself, place your order. So when we get to 10,000 subs, we'll be giving away some of the merchandise, for free to like 5 or 10 of our fans and stuff, who's ever in the channel. We're just gonna pick random people to give stuff out to, so it's not like no predetermined. This is gonna be random, and we'll basically be asking for your mailing address and everything of that nature. Well, of course, you'll send it to my email. We're not trying to have nobody pull up on you. Pull up on you. They be like, hey, yeah, I've been looking for you. Nah, we don't do that. So we will basically just be. Man, I got a lot of stuff up in here. Oh, a lot of giveaways. We will basically just be having, like I said, the giveaways. When we get to 10,000 subs, this one's not open yet. I'm trying to see if I got one that is already open for the fellas. Let me see. Hold on, fellas. Let me just show you. Hold on. Dang, look, all the stuff is women. That we got some that are already open. I'll skip it. We'll open this one up just to show, just for demonstration purposes. So some of the Black Gods t-shirt, boom. As you see, boom. So yeah, 10,000 subs, we're gonna be giving some wardrobe, some apparel away to 5 lucky people from Black Gods and Goddess and Shift Squad, and then we'll also do cash giveaway as well. I mean, let's face it, the economy and everything, the way the market and everything is going, I'm pretty sure someone could use some extra cash in their pocket. So all of that'll be determined if we get to 10,000 subs by April of 2024 on the Heartbeat Arena podcast and stuff. And again, that'll be between me and my co-host Rio. We'll be picking, random people to give the merchandise out to, or to cash out money to. So, hopefully you guys watched some basketball, because I sure did. I was watching the Bucks against Detroit. And also one of the things I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna be able to try to, if they have the full game, or go live once I'm able to go live on YouTube, is actually watch the game. We're gonna sit and watch the game together, and we're gonna break down like exactly what's happening within the game, how I view it, how I see it, and what I've learned from other professional basketball players outside of, that played at a much higher level than me. Because again, I played pro, I played overseas before, even though it was a short stint, I still played and everything like that. And you can look at my clips on my channel from when I played in El Salvador, when I played in Mexico and stuff. But there's always guys that play in the NBA or in the higher leagues overseas that I've also learned the game from and learned what to look at. So in this segment, we're talking about the Bucks Detroit game and the Bulls and Heat game. If you watch the Bucks versus Detroit, you really didn't miss much of nothing. I mean, anything. But let's break it down. So in the first quarter, how it kicked off. So some of my takes that I got from that game was that Giannis has to look for his shot off that screen and roll that the Bucks do. If it's at the 11-minute 34-second mark, like Giannis comes off the screen, he sets the screen and rolls to the left side. And like once he gets it, he kind of like passes it, but he has to look for his shot early. He has to establish his dominance early. Put his imprint on the game early. So, what I mean by that is basically just set the tone. Is what I got from that series. And then 10 minutes 55 seconds, it was off a dribble handoff from Giannis to Dame. So off that dribble handoff, it was like Giannis was setting some type of screen. But it was like a dribble. Like Dame was coming, Giannis had it. Boom, he hands it off. Dame comes off, and Dame had to be just a little bit more patient, because at that 10-minute 55-second mark, he kind of loses control of the dribble, but he gets it back. I'm just saying he has to be just a little bit more patient in making that read. Like once he gets it, see it, and then either attack it or shoot the three, or knife into the defense to get a floater, or get somebody open for a wide open shot. Brook Lopez, when he was posting up, because they were going this way, so they were facing, the Bucks are going this way, Detroit's going that way. So when Brook Lopez got it in the post, he has to understand, once he gets it, he has to see the double, get it, look, see the double. If the double is coming, hurry up and kick out, or he has to make his move quickly before that double comes. Whether it's a face-up shot, turnaround, hook, he has to make it just a little bit quicker. Otherwise, catch it, you see the double, pass out, or catch it before the double comes. Turn, fade, face up, shoot. But you can't just like get it and try to hold it and then try to force something. Okay. So 9 minutes, 12 seconds to the game. Dame gets the shot off the 3-point. It was like a curl action. He comes and gets it. Once he gets it, he shoots the ball, but it's kind of like a fadeaway shot. He has to be more shoot more straight up. He would have hit it if he would have got his legs just shot it instead of like fading back. I know sometimes when you come off the curl, like especially me, if I'm coming off left, the off a down screen, I'm coming up, and it's off that left shoulder. I turn my left foot, get it, and sometimes I drift back, but I have to be conscious, like okay, get it, it just goes straight up, which requires the core and the hips and all that stuff on your shot when you're shooting it for it to at least have a chance of going in. Now, some like I don't really see people, fading from the three. It was like a rhythm thing. He came off and he just like drifted. When instead he should have just got it and just shot straight up on that shot. 8 minutes, 41 seconds into the first quarter, Giannis had got the ball on the left side, and Giannis he had got it. He saw like three defenders, but uh he tried to like force the issue. So now Giannis is like he was trying to force the issue, and you can't do that. If it's three defenders, if you're getting it and you're bringing the ball up, whether you bring the ball up or you're in the mid post and you get the ball and you face up. It's okay to face up. If you see three defenders, then don't drive because all they're gonna do is collapse, which is what they did. That's what Detroit did. Every time when Giannis was trying to drive, they were collapsing on him. When okay, that's where that shot comes in. If he had that Tim Duncan bank, you see the three defenders there sagging, shoot it. Or hey, pass it out, set a screen, roll off of it or pop and get it again, and then try to get some a better option instead of just having three guys sit there waiting on to drive. Don't never drive on three defenders, Giannis. Never. 8 minutes into that first, Brook Lopez, they get it off like a fast break. It was a drive and a kick out to Lopez on the three. He shoots it, being in rhythm, steps into his shot, shoots it. Nothing but money. Nothing wrong with that at all. Brook Lopez, keep up the good work with that one because that was a good shot. People got to remember Brook Lopez does shoot the three. He can shoot that three, and when he's in rhythm, there's pretty much nothing you could really do about it. And then 7 minutes and 17 seconds into the game, Giannis gets a rebound. And again, he's attacking. He's going middle. They formed the wall. And, it's like everybody forms this wall on Giannis. And one of the things I would have worked on if I was Giannis was transition, getting it, pulling up free throw line extended. Like, it's what Russell Westbrook used to do with OKC. He would initiate the break. He's going. And he would be so good at stopping on dime. He'll do, right, left, pull. His mid range was butter on that transition to the point you have to respect, like, man, because he could pull up. Now that defenders are seeing you pulling up, so like now he could do this. This is what I mean. So you get it, you pushing. You could do that now. Now when you do this, the defender's either gonna jump, he's gonna freeze. If he freezes and hesitates, pull. Because he's not gonna contest, because he's too busy worried about you getting to the basket. And if he comes and you do this and he jumps, oops, now that's a go by. That's a little hesitant. Oh. But you gotta sell the part. Drive, like from Giannis. Boom, right, left, boom, come, left, right, boom. That's what I would have worked on all summer. Because now, when he's driving, the defense is gonna think twice about forming that wall and all that stuff. He'll be making those shots, and then all it's gonna do is just add more to his game, his repertoire. That's one of the things. Um, One time again, the Bucks are going this way. Troy's going this way. Giannis comes up on the right side, gets the rebound, comes up on the right side, and he pushes it in his left hand. What I liked about this move that he did, this push crossover, this is kind of what he did. He gets it. He's coming. He's doing this. And then he does that. So the minute he looks, right, does it quick, and he to the basket. So when he did the move, he sold it because he sold it with like looking his shoulders. Everybody think he's gonna go this way. And then when he quickly brought it back, boom, he hits it hard, lays it up with the right hand. Nothing wrong with that. Beautiful move. Way to fake the defender out. Way to use your shoulders, your eyes and everything to sell the move. And that's one of the things that's key about basketball. You gotta sell the move. We don't do moves to do moves. We use the move to either create the space, get to the basket, but you sell the move. We're not out here just doing moves to do moves. No, it's not what you're supposed to do in basketball. 5 minutes, 55 seconds, still in the first quarter. Dame came off a screen on the left side. So he gets it. He comes off the screen, gets it to the defense, dribbles with his left hand, floats it up with his right. Basket. Beautiful way to execute that little segment. And then 5 minutes, 17 seconds into the game, Giannis gets the ball, comes off the screen, but he snakes it. So this is what we mean when we say snake it. Okay. So this is the screener. All right. He sets me the screen. He's setting me the screen, okay? So I'm coming. I got the ball. I'm coming. By the time I'm coming back around. That's what we mean by snake. By snaking it. Okay? So, again, he's coming. Giannis gets it. He gets it. He's being low. He's coming. So by him coming, so he's coming like around like a snake and like that. And that's what we mean when we say snake it. So he snaked the screen. It's just the screener's here. The guy's coming. Boom, he's coming around. And when he does that, it's kind of weird. He snaked it off the right, pick for the pass, right baseline. So once he snaked the screen, he got fouled, even though he kicked it out to a guy on the right side, corner baseline, for the three. But the ref had called a foul because they fouled him. 4 minutes, 8 seconds into the game, Dame all of a sudden he's starting to be more aggressive because Detroit started running the 3-2 zone. And 3 minutes and 33 seconds, Dame starts getting to the basket against that zone. And that's one of the ways the zone is meant to stop people from getting to the basket and make you shoot. And when Middleton is not in the game, Dame shoots it pretty well from the outside. Brooke does too, Bobby does too, and Middleton does. Because Detroit can't guard the Bucks man to man. They can't, so that's kind of why they fell into that zone to try to slow the drive down. But you always have a guy like that's free throw line extended in the zone. So that way, you pass in the middle, the guy turns, he either shoots the free throw line extended shot or he drives. You got the guy in the base, on the baseline, drive and kick and stuff like that. So two ways you really beat the zone: you attack it, driving and kicking, or you just flat out shoot them out the zone by knocking down threes. And so Detroit, the reason I don't have much to say about them is because their offense. I don't know what Monty is doing over there, but it's like they need to run more of a system offense. They're not a team that can run like a motion. They don't have the personnel that can go out there really create their own. I know people are saying Cade Cunningham probably could be that guy, but I'm not. From what I've seen, I'm not too sure. Cause let me see what the Bucks defense is ranked in the NBA. Cause I know it dropped when they traded away for Dame. They got rid of Drew Holiday. Let's see. The Bucks defense rating is 100. Okay, I'm not gonna go into that ranking. Let's just okay. 101.9. Okay. Is that good or bad? I think that's bad. Let's just go into the ranking. What do they rank? Hmm. I clearly said ranking, but okay. They don't wanna. Maybe I'm googling it wrong. 2023 all segments. Here we go. Oh, okay. So the defensive. Oh, Milwaukee's number two, I guess. And wait, no, I guess in defensive rating, they're number two. Yeah, they're number two in defensive rating. Huh. So I don't know why they were saying their defense like dropped off. It's kind of weird. Let me see. Let me see. I'm, I'm trying to understand this ranking. Give me a second, y'all. I'm trying to understand exactly. So according to StatMuse, the Timberwolves have the lowest defensive rating. So let's just okay. So the Timberwolves have the lowest defensive rating. Okay, so they're going from the top to bottom. So actually the Bucks have probably the fifth, if I'm reading this right. Best defense. Again, somebody will correct me. Uh, Someone will correct me, but I guess they're like at the fifth defensive rating, which is pretty good. Timberwolves again, they're number one, which is according to StatMuse is horrible. And when I mean fifth for the Bucks, they're fifth from the bottom. So, but again, someone correct me, please, and someone correct me on that. I'm not sure how they do even do the defensive rating, the the stuff like that. How they are measuring it, I'm not sure. But okay, back to the game. So 2 minutes 48 seconds into the first quarter still. So fast break opportunity off the rebound. Dame gets it, pushes it left side. He realized that that's another way you beat the zone. You got to beat them down the floor before they could actually set up in the zone. Of course, Dame beats them down, gets fouled on the left side. Hey, good job, Dame. Way to notice that. Hey, they want to get slow going back. No problem. Put the gas on the foot on the gas. Boom, attack them, because that way Detroit can't set up in their 3-2 zone that they were running. And 2 minutes 16 seconds left. Dame gets the ball left side. Shot fakes. This is what I mean, guys. Shot faking. When you can shoot the ball, it opens up so much opportunity for you. Shot faking. He shot fake. Sadrill's left. Gets it. Shoots it. Nothing but net. Nothing but net. Because you don't want Dame to start cooking, which he ended up starting doing anyway in the game. And yeah, it was nothing much they really could do. I mean, Detroit was all over the place. So now let's dive to the second quarter because I only did about 2 quarters. Like I said, the game it really wasn't much to scout or look over because it was so lopsided. Second quarter, 11 minutes, 30 seconds. Though Detroit's in a wide 1-2-2. So they got a guy at the top. Now Detroit's going this way. No, Detroit's going this way now, and the Bucks are going this way. So Detroit's now like they got one guy in the middle, and there's like two that's stretched out. There's and there's 1-2-2 zone. So now Giannis is at the top of the key, and Bobby he gets the ball. He gets the ball at the top. He's free throw line extended. I'm sorry. Giannis gets the ball free throw line extended. Bobby Portis on the right side cuts. Giannis throws a good right hand pass to him. Bobby gets it. Reverse layup. Hey, way to see that. Because in the zone, they're not really that baseline guy. We call him the runner. Like he runs the baseline. He usually gets it off a cut or he get a corner three off that driving kick action. And so that was good court vision right there by Giannis. Now here's my issue with Giannis. Giannis, like I said, he gets a free throw line extended. You could shoot that. That's where that shot comes in at. Because they're sagging, because they're trying to stop him from driving. They're trying to stop the drive. So when he gets it, free throw line extended, Giannis, turn, face up, shoot it. Hey, I don't care if you miss it 10 times. You got to do that. Because they at least have to make it, yeah, they have to respect it. Yes, because otherwise they're just going to keep sagging and sagging and sagging. That's why I said he needed to work on that free throw line jump shot in the offseason. Hopefully he does it this offseason. He comes back with it because I'm telling you, he's going to open up so many easier baskets for him where he really doesn't have to force anything. And so basically, Monty has no answer for the Bucks. 7 minutes, 51 seconds into the second quarter. They now go into what is called a box and one, which is like you got a guy at the top, one on the left side block, one on the right side block. You got the two wing guys that are following people. That's box and one that they're trying to run. Why are they running a box and one? I have no idea because it's not like Middleton's out there. You got B Cup or Me Cup. Can't pronounce the guy's name. I'm sorry if I can't. I think his name is B Comp out there, and I don't know if one of the guys was like trailing Dame, but they started running that, and then they end up getting out of that. 7 minutes 37 seconds left. Detroit's pick and roll is not working because what the Bucks are doing now. Cade Cunningham is getting the ball. The guy is setting the screen. The big is setting the screen. And Bobby Portis is hedging it, but Bobby is staying. He's not getting back to his man. And then Dame is coming on the other side behind. So it's trapping Cade Cunningham on the left side. That big has to come out as a safety valve to get it so Cade could retreat, dribble, turn, bounce past it, fake up, bounce, but fake low and throw it up top. And the big has to run, get the ball, and, drive to attack the basket. And he's either going to shoot the floater, shoot the jump shot, or have the other wing come up, give it to him for the wide open shot, because that's what was happening. The guy normally off a screen, if the guy hedges, the big hedges, to force to stop the drive from the point guard or from the guard to make him retreat dribble to give his man time to get over the screen or under the screen to catch up. But instead of that, they was just staying. It was like, okay, we're gonna just stay and we're gonna double you and force, and that's what forced a lot of turnovers that way. And that was just those are the takes I have for that game because again, Monty, you gotta run a simple offense for these guys. There can't be no free for all, like one pass and then one guy has to just try to score. That's what I was seeing a lot of in that game from Detroit and stuff. The guys got to be more active on defense as well. All right. Now let's get into this Bulls Heat game. Okay, guys. You probably wonder what I'm doing now. What am I looking up? Let's look at what the travel is, according to the NBA. Because we saw a lot of this that wasn't being called. So, here we go. First, let's go over the definition of the gather. The following definition of the gather will be added to the definition section of the playing rules. For a player who receives a pass or gains possession of a loose ball The gather is defined as the point where the player gains enough control of the ball to hold it, change hands, pass, shoot, or cradle it against his body. For a player who is in control of the ball while dribbling, the gather is defined as the point where a player does any one of the following: puts two hands on the ball or otherwise permits the ball to come to rest while he is in control of it, puts a hand under the ball and brings it to a pause, or otherwise gains enough control of the ball to hold it, change hands, pass, shoot, or cradle it against his body. In layman's terms, when you see people drive like Rondo, James Harden, and they push it out, once they push it out, they catch up to the ball. Once they grab it like this, that's when the two steps. That's when they gather it. That's like a gather, and then they take their two steps, their one, twos, and stuff like that. So let's go over what a travel is. Hopefully, you guys can understand that. I'll do it. Hold on, let me show you. So, okay, so when you're dribbling the ball and you push it out, once it's out of your hands, right? You haven't gathered, you haven't started your steps. So once you could get it, you grab it. Now, once you grab it with two, you boom, boom. If you're dribbling and you push it out, you catch up to it, and you dribble like this, you still have a dribble. Okay? It's when you gather it like this, we have both hands on it. Now you have two steps to go with it. Okay? A lot of people was like, didn't really understand that. And it's like, no, it's not a travel. If I throw it out and you're getting it, boom, boom, or you're throwing it out and you're getting it, boom, your dribble jab or whatever. It's basically used to like get that cover extra ground to, get to the basket. All right. So now let's look at what a travel is. All right. A player who gathers the ball while progressing may take two steps in coming to a stop, passing or shooting the ball, or be if he has not yet dribbled one step prior to releasing the ball to start his dribble. A player who gathers the ball while dribbling may take two steps in coming to a stop, passing or shooting the ball. The first step occurs when a foot or both feet touch the floor after the player gathers the ball. Hopefully you guys understand that. If you don't, I'll show you. Hold on. If I get the ball, I'm a guard. I do my move, I do my in and out, boom. I do my in and out, you tell, boom. I come, and let's say I want to it. Once I'm here, this is my pivot. I can shot fake. I can do this. I can do that. I can't lift this pivot. If I want to it, shot fake, and I'm like that, that's a travel because this is established. If I'm dribbling and I'm to a jump stop, gather, I have no pivot established because I came down on two. So I can move this foot, if I move this leg, this is my pivot. If I come down on two, evenly, not, because some people do that, they'll get it and do that, and then this is the pivot, okay? And so if you come down evenly, you can move, whichever leg you move, the leg that you didn't move is now the pivot, okay? So, yeah. A lot of people don't even know that, and they just be calling. But the refs, it was a lot of that going on. Let's get into it. First quarter, Kobe White cannot guard Jimmy Butler. Okay, Kobe White is Jimmy's too smart, too good for Kobe White. So I don't know why they even started that matchup. That was pretty dumb. The only one person on the Bulls team we know that create their own shot is DeMar DeRozan. Okay, and that's my favorite NBA basketball player. But that's neither here nor there. The Bulls got backdoored a lot by Jimmy. On one play, he simply was like on the right side. He backdoor, gets it for it was a simple pass, and he got it for the dunk. And then the other possession, it was a simple pass to the right side. He does a banana cut, so he like goes, he passes it, boom, goes, and it's like the Bulls defense was non-existent. He gets it, goes in for the layup and everything. So Jimmy gets points easily. He's a methodical basketball player. He doesn't really rush anything or nothing like that. Not a good 3 point shooter. He doesn't really shoot the three a lot. So he's mostly at times you'll see it's like he could damn near be on cruise control because he understands the game and he always finds ways to score easily within the game. 8 minutes 12 seconds into the game, the Bulls play man to man when they probably could have went zone because the Heat really don't have no one that really shoot besides a Hero, and Hero I believe was out for the game, and that other kid, Duncan Robinson. But if Duncan Robinson ain't hot, he just off. So then you got Kevin Love, and I get it. If Kevin Love starts heat up, then yeah. But I probably would have tried a zone first just to stop Jimmy from slashing to the basket. But that's just my preference. The Bulls is a scrappy defensive team, so they can do a man to man on most nights. Ayo, 7 minutes 6 seconds into the game, he gets the ball. He does like a shot fake on the left side because the Bulls are going this way, Heat are going this way. So he's on the left wing. He does a shot fake on the baseline. Not mad at it. He gets the defender in the air. He takes a dribble with his left, shoots it, but it was more so of a rush shot. By being a rush shot, he ended up airballing. Ayo, you gotta work on that shot, my guy. Okay, gotta work on it. That was a freebie. Actually, you had a dunk. You could have just went up and got fouled after that shot fake. You can't be afraid of contact. 6 minutes 30 seconds into the game. I like this dribble drive action with Ayo on the right side. He gets the ball. He's driving down the baseline, and gives it to DeMar. That's the ball. Open. Yeah, he drives right side baseline. I'm sorry, drives. I'm trying to remember the action that happened because he got it on the right side. He drove right, kicked it to DeMar for the three. DeMar shoots it, hits the three. Love that driving kick by them. Love it. Here we go. All right. 5 minutes left. Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry is good at knifing, getting into the restricted area. He jumps off comes to a pro hop, shot fake. He turns left shoulder. I want to say turns left shoulder. He could have shot a baby hook, but instead of shooting that, by him being so unselfish, he passes it to Kevin Love. Kevin Love gets it on the right side, I believe. Right side, K Love for the three. Hey, right wing, right wing 3 point shot, made it. Yes, K Love still can shoot that thing. Let's not forget Kevin Love still can shoot that thing. Good pass by Kyle Lowry. A second quarter comes around. We got 11 minutes. Patrick Williams. I love this type of play Patrick Williams does. He has to do this more often. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. So on this possession, on this play, Patrick Williams does the in and out. Remember, the Bulls are going this way. Heat are going this way at the time. So he does the in and out. Crossover. Goes nice through the middle. Comes straight down the middle. Turns. Jumps off two. Dunks it. Highlight reel. You got to play more like that, Patrick. Got to play more like that. If you want that extension, got to play more like that, my brother. And we'll get into that in a minute. 7 minutes 29 seconds now. This is where you have to always stay ready to shoot because Ayo's on the right baseline corner. They give it to him on that side. Boom. He's ready to shoot. He's always ready to shoot. So he's always ready. I like that about Ayo. He's always ready to shoot. Catch it. Ready to shoot. Knocks down the three. Love it. Stay ready. Always stay ready. Because if you stay ready, you don't need to get ready. 2 minutes, 10 seconds left. Ayo drives. Kicks it to Patrick Williams for the three. So Ayo now gets it. He's starting to attack. That's that driving kick I was talking about in the last segment. When you attack the zone stuff, driving and kicking, making the three. But this time, the Heat are in the man. He's driving. He's kicks it to Patrick Williams at the top for the three. Boom. Money. Love it. Love that action. 1 minute 15 seconds left in the game. In the second quarter, Ayo strips Jimmy because Jimmy tried to post him up on the left side, and it was like kind of a feeling thing. It wasn't like he got low and was really posting. He was just posting, and then he tried to turn and face Ayo. He tried to give him, put his shoulder into his chest, but Ayo didn't move, and Ayo stripped it from him, and that's what, good defense by Ayo. Jimmy, bro, you got to get low. If you're going to post up down there, post up, my guy. Post up. Get it. Ha! Get it. Got a little guy on you? Huh. Get it. Mean it. Don't baby it, because they're not, this is the Bulls. They're not going for none of that stuff. You know that by now. You know that. Third quarter. So now the Bulls are going this way. Heat are going this way. Kobe White comes off the screen for Vooch. Vooch rolls, gets it for the shot, free throw line extended, even though he missed it. So Vooch, so basically it was an action where, Kobe gets it, Vooch sets the screen, Kobe throws to Vooch, Vooch free throw line extended, shoots that. Giannis has to develop that type of shot in his game as well. This is what I was saying in the last take with the Bucks in Detroit. 2 minutes into the third quarter, Jimmy Butler had the ball on the block. He gets it poked out when he tries to post up again. If you're going to post up, Jimmy, you can't fake post up against this team. You got to be strong with it. You get it. Hold it. Look, make your move quick. Or boom, one dribble, two dribbles, get it, or get it. Turn right shoulder, turn left shoulder, shoot, get it, face up, drive, whatever. You have to make it quick. They're not gonna play with you. This team is a pretty good defensive team. They're scrappy. The Bulls are a scrappy defensive team. You can't play with them in that post, Jimmy. If you do, it's gonna allow them to strip it from you or knock it out your hands. Okay, which is what was happening in this game. 1 minute 20 seconds. Jaquez Jr. hits DeMar with the and DeMar, it looked like DeMar tripped over his foot when you see it. I mean, he hit him with the he came left side. He was boom, whoop, and you see DeMar falling, tripping. Hey, DeMar, you my guy. I'm gonna say I believe you tripped over his foot. Okay, he's gonna run with that as I made you fall. I'm gonna say you tripped over his foot. Okay. Fourth quarter comes around. Okay. 10 minutes 25 seconds. Now Jaquez Jr. is trying to post up. And he pulled, and whoever was guarding him, they pulled the chair, and he traveled, but the ref didn't call. So when we say pull the chair, this is what we mean. So you get it, boom. So now I'm posting up, I got it. I'm dribbling, boom, because I'm initiating contact. When that chair gets pulled, so when the defender does that, the guy normally stumbles, he picks the ball up and stumbles. That's a trap. That's why you gotta have balance. You gotta feel with your legs. Feel them with your legs and stuff like that. So when they do pull the chair, are you still on balance? Now you could just lay the ball up. Okay, 6 minutes, 15 seconds left in the game in the fourth quarter. Kobe White hit about 2 threes on the same right side, and no one from the Heat ran him off of that spot. So, Heat, guys getting hot, hey, run him off the line. He struggled driving because once a person got in the air for a layup, the help side from the Bulls came over blocking it. It was mad crazy. So it was once a person drove, so say the person beats the defender, help side was just coming from the opposite side of the lane on the right side, and they was smacking that shit from the Heat. It was wow. So even if they got, let's say they did a perfect, one person goes up and the person comes up, the other person coming around blocking it. Good help side defense by the Bulls. Keep that up. DeMar DeRozan. I can't stress enough. The man he gets to his spot. He knows how to sell the foul and get to the line. I mean, that's why he's my favorite. He knows he gets to his spot. He he sells the foul, gets to the line, all that stuff. 3 minutes, 10 seconds left in the game. When you don't box out, when guys shoot the ball, you don't see this a lot in the league though, but when guys shoot the ball and you don't box out, you get tip dunked. And that's what Caleb Martin did. He knifed in from the right side, went up, tip dunked that mug. All because the guard didn't box out on his shot. Now 2 minutes left. You got 2 minutes, 5 seconds in the fourth. Kobe White hits a big three on the left wing. And Jimmy Butler, you got to make it move quick because he came down on the right side. He's turning. He's holding the ball too long, meaning like, okay, Vooch comes and hedges. Either attack Vooch or try to dribble out, see if they switch because they switched Vooch on you. Now you got to go to work. That's barbecue chicken, Jimmy. Come on. Believe in yourself in that matchup. But that's what I mean when he has to make his move just a little bit more quicker to see if they're going to switch or they're just going to hedge it in. Vooch is going to, go back. 1 minute left. The Bulls get stagnant. DeMar DeRozan's dribbling the ball. Too much dribbling. No one's cutting. He's on the left side. He's dribbling. People are just standing there watching him. And someone should have been moving without the ball. Someone should have been cutting to get the ball. Whatever. It caused them to turn the ball over, which Jimmy Butler gets it. He gets it on the right side. He makes his move. Goes middle. Goes left. Now the ball's in his left hand. Goes middle. He steps back, shoots a free throw line, extended at the buzzer, makes it, games it, ices it. It was a game for the Bulls to lose because it's like at the last few minutes, the Bulls the offense was kind of stagnant. They got to move. People have to learn to move without the ball. It's such a lost art in basketball. Set a screen for someone else so that person could get open. Then you try to get open. If you're not open, set another screen so that guy could get open. Then you try to run, have a guy set you one so you can get open. Moving without the ball is such a lost art. That's how most people get easy bucks. The greats get easy bucks because they know how to move without the ball. They know how to want to pull up, get to their spots, all that stuff. That's what separates the greats from the regulars, honestly. And those are my takes for both games. Leave your comments if you had a question about anything. But let's talk about this extension. So, rumor has it Patrick Williams wants a 5-year, $200 million contract extension. Now, keep in mind, Patrick Williams is 22 years old. He was the fourth pick in the draft. And right now, if I'm a business, if I'm the Bulls, I'm looking at this like, okay, he's still young. He's 22 years old. He has a lot of upside. But how does he compare against other 22-year-olds and 23-year-olds? Again, it took Gilbert Arenas, I don't know if you watch his podcast, it took him to break this down of how owners think because he mentions a take about Bobby Hield and why the money he wanted, he was about to turn down, and then Gil had to explain to him, like, is how you fare against people within your age bracket. And it's something I didn't know, something that I'll learn. So when I'm looking at this, I'm like, okay, well, let's look at how he compares to other names in his age bracket, and let's see. Okay, so people who are between 22 23 years old that's in the NBA. Okay, Cade Cunningham, Scotty Barnes, LaMelo Ball, Anthony Edwards, MarJon Beatcamp, just a few. That's the guy on the Bucks. Beatcamp is the guy on the Bucks who is playing for Chris Middleton right now. Let's look at his stats and match them up to the names we just mentioned. So Patrick Williams is averaging 9.4 points a game with 4.2 rebounds per game, 1.4 assists per game. His stats compared to Cade Cunningham. Cade Cunningham is averaging 21.4 points per game, averaging 3.8 rebounds per game, 7 assists a game. Scotty Barnes is averaging 20.2 points per game, 8.9 rebounds per game, 5.7 assists per game. LaMelo Ball. Even though he's injured right now, hopefully he gets well soon. You know, LaMelo, 24.7 points per game, 5.5 rebounds per game, 8.2 assists per game. Anthony Edwards, 24.2 points per game, 5.3 rebounds per game, 5.1 assists per game. And Margin Beacon, who probably is now just starting to get some burn, he's averaging 5.3 points per game, 2.5 rebounds per game, 8 assists. What is that? No, zero point 0.8 assists a game. As the owner of the Bulls, you have to sit and look at them numbers. And that's Patrick Williams. You have to look at those numbers. These are the guys that are from K. Cunningham, Scotty Barnes, LaMelo, Anthony Edwards. Those are the guys that's going to get the 5 year that could get 5 year 200 million because of their numbers. Do you feel your game and your numbers match up to theirs to demand a 5 year 200 million? Something for you and your agent to really consider and think about. To average 20, Patrick, you would just have to score 5 points a quarter. That's a layup, get fouled, make 2 free throws, and a putback. You do that every quarter, you'll be having 20 a night, which will tie you close to Scotty Barnes. Then maybe you could be like, all right, let me try to get that money. Just something for y'all to think about. But that's my take on that game. Tune in tomorrow. I'm probably gonna do college experience. Like I said, the first time I got wasted in college, and what happened and everything like that. But yes, leave your comments. Again, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button, and so I could be able to create and make more content on these games in detailed. Again, what I want to start doing is watching the games together and just breaking it down. What's happening? Why did this play work? Or why did this move work? And is the defender in the right position? Why did this defender make this defensive play? Was it a good play on the ball? All that stuff. Just getting real detailed into it. So, guys, once again, hit the like, subscribe button. The podcast, we're dropping our first. We're going to start recording our episode January 23rd of 2024. Can't wait. Please, if you haven't subscribed to the podcast, the link is also on my personal channel. So make sure you subscribe to the podcast so you can catch all the episodes and everything of that nature. All right, y'all. I'm out.